cheesy cabbage potato savoury bread pudding. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing something which is a little bit close to my heart, following all the comments on the channel about penny pinching, no money in the pocket, ingredients are going expensive. And I'm going to show you how to put something together to make a family meal, or you could divide it into 4 or 6 portions and you could eat it all week. You can freeze it, take it out, use it when you're short, whatever. Now I'm going to show you how to make something with reduced yellow ticket bread. Okay, I've made savoury bread puddings on this channel before, and out of necessity I learned to cook with old ingredients, and I'm here, I'm still alive, everybody can do it. We're using cabbage, onions, garlic, potatoes, some eggs, and we're using what I would term as the life-saving ingredient. We're using evaporated milk. Evaporated milk is exactly what it is. It's a reduced water content milk, and it lasts for ages. If you can't buy fresh milk, you can't get cream or anything like that. Evaporated milk stays in the cupboard for a long time. It's an essential ingredient, essential. It's as simple as that. You can drink the stuff, you can put it in your coffee, you can serve it over tin fruit, you can make curries, you can make sauces, everything. If you can't get cream, you can't get milk, always have a can of evaporated milk in the cupboard. You can more or less make anything. It's essential. So it doesn't matter what brand you use, evaporated milk in the cupboard. And we've got some herbs. We're going to use some herbs. I want to use thyme, oregano and caraway. Caraway seeds go perfectly with cabbage. And we're going to use cheese. Now I've got cheddar, I've got mozzarella, and I've got some parmesan. Okay, now you might not have all of those, you might just have cheddar. Right, I've got some potatoes here. I'm going to put these on to boil. Now you can pan fry the potatoes as well as the cabbage, but I just want to put these potatoes on to boil while we get on with the rest of the stuff. That is a choice. I'm not bothered about the skin, okay, and we are just going to cube them up any old how, just so they boil quickly. Now, like I say, you can pan fry them, which will keep all the vitamins and minerals actually in your pan. But you know, we're going to boil them. So I've got a pan of water and we are going in there. Got a little bit of sea salt. You don't have to salt your potatoes. That is entirely up to you. I'm going to stick the potatoes on to boil. Okay, grab yourself a pan. In that pan, we're going in that pan with some butter. You can use butter, you can use oil, you can use anything you so wish. It's up to you. Okay, in there, I've already chopped up an onion. I've had a red onion in the fridge, so I've used red onion. It can be red or white, it doesn't matter. I've got some garlic for flavour. And then we've got a cabbage. This is what this recipe is about, so we don't want the stalk. We just want the cabbage shredding up. So any which way you want. In there. Okay, we're going to have more bowls and things on this table, but you wouldn't have if you're doing this at home. That is yellow label bread. We're just going to rip it up and we're just going to dump it in this bowl. It's just going to make it easier. And you can take all the crusts off, you know, but if you're hungry, you're going to leave the crusts on. Why throw away a good ingredient? For this recipe, you need to be putting your oven on at home about 170, 175, 350, something like that. I'm not going to put anything on yet because I'm using the air fryer oven. So that's all our bread in there, look, nicely broken up. We're just going to shove that to one side and we're going to start frying our ingredients. So you want to get your pan on. Now I've got butter in here, but you know, you can go in with oil up to you. Olive oil, any oil, it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever you have. So I've got about 2 tablespoons of butter there, really, something like that. We're going in there with our garlic and our onion. Little saute of the onion and garlic, or a little stir fry in English. A little bit of seasoning, that's black pepper. A little bit of salt. You can smell that onion, the garlic, the butter, everything already there. Super. Right, I'm just going to go in there with a little pinch of thyme. I'm also going to go in there with some oregano. It's in now, it's blooming, rehydrating in that butter mixture. Smells amazing. So what we're doing now, we're cooking the rawness out of the garlic and the onions. We're not trying to cook them through, we're trying to take that rawness off. Now if they tinge a little bit, so be it, that's fantastic. Don't worry. Okay, and this is caraway seeds. Now if you don't have caraway seeds, like I have to order online actually, don't worry about it. But these are caraway seeds, and I'm going to put a reasonable pinch of caraway seeds in there. And then we're going in with our cabbage. Start to cook the cabbage down. Okay, potatoes boiled, drained. They're going to just put on one side to cool. Let them cool a little minute. So this is our cabbage and onions done. We're going to turn off the flame. Now we want this to cool down. We are making a custard with eggs and milk, and if we put that in with the eggs will cook. So we just need to cool that down just a little minute. Okay, while that's cooling, we're just going to work on our custard. There's our eggs in there, look. A little beat up. In with our evaporated milk. Little stir. So that's our custard mix. If you were making it other to survive, you could use milk, you could use cream. You know, it's entirely up to you. I've got some cheddar, so we're just going to go in there with some cheddar. I've got a little bit of grated parmesan, and I have a little bit of grated mozzarella. So we're going to put all that cheese in there, like that. We're going to give that, not with that, because we don't want it stuck up. We're going to give that just a little mix in there. There's our bread that we prepared earlier. That's our custard mix in there. Stir in, the bread will soak it all up. Don't worry if the bread doesn't soak all of it up and you've got some dry bread. Irrelevant, it doesn't matter. You don't have to work it and work it and work it. That is enough. I'm going to get my oven on. I'm setting mine for 160 and I'll let it preheat. A little bit of butter in here. So just butter out your dish, up the sides. Leave that in there. So that's our bread mixture. This is our cabbage and onion garlic mixture. These are our boiled potatoes. So we're just going to give those a little bit of a mashing with a spoon. So in they go. And we are going to give that mix a good mashing through. Mix it all up there. Give it a good work through. We want it all fully incorporated all the way through there. That is a bowl full of goodness right there, more filling than you realize. And then all we're doing is that goes in there. Now you don't have to squash this down in any way, you just got to pile it on. Just move it round, level it out a little bit. If you've got any of your cheese left on there. Now that really is quite a lot of cheese actually. But you know, I have it, I'm using it. That goes in the oven now for about 30 minutes, somewhere around about there. Okay, we're done. Let's get that out of there. Now that looks cracking. Look at that thing. That is superb. Now what you have to do, you have to go through with a knife straight away because the cheese is set up on the top. Now if you try to scoop that out, you're going to scoop off all the cheese. So you're going to have to. And then just round the sides with your knife, make sure it doesn't stick. And that is it. Come on, let's get in here. Oh, look at that beauty. Let's get dug in. Cheesy cabbage, potato, savoury bread pudding. There's enough goodness in here to last us. What does it taste like? Come on, let's get through that crusty cheese. Well, let's have a taste of that. Oh, it's just off the planet. It is superb. You know, it's sweet. We haven't added any sugar. The cabbage is cooked out properly. It is sensational. It's a fantastic flavour. You've got that cheese in there. You've got the peppers. You've got the bread pudding. You've got that creaminess from the evaporated milk. Incredible. That is a standalone on its own. What happens if you add a sausage? Then it becomes a bigger meal. We got sausage. We got our cheesy cabbage, potato, bread pudding. Oh, this is absolutely sensational. We're not fooling on this. This is delicious as it stands. You don't have to have anything else. This will keep you going. This can freeze. This you can take out portions or even serve up the whole family. Now I have one heck of a lot of experience in making savoury bread puddings. I've made them an awful long time to keep me going. I hope it helps somebody else. If it does, leave a comment. Let me know. And don't forget, give it the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video.